Why would I not still be bald? Well, a YouTube comment inquired, I think is the right word, as to whether or not I was still bald, and I told them very aptly that that's kind of like asking if I still have fingers. The answer might have changed, but it's unlikely that it has. And so just in case you were curious as to whether or not I still had fingers, I do. And much like how I still have fingers, I still don't have hair, kind of. You can see the outline of where it would be if there was more of it, but only if there was more of it. Leon hair surgery coming soon? No, not really. I'm kind of like a Lego man, in that I can have the hair if you want me to have the hair, I can lose the hair if you want me to lose the hair. It's kind of sick being fake bald, because you just never have to deal with the pure existential dread of what if you wake up one day and your entire like concept of self-identity disappears. I'm thinking that my team is probably going to be Jinx Echo, because I like a character that shoots a lot of dumb shit, and just as importantly, I like a character who is designed for nerds, and so combine their powers, and you have my character. The movement looks nice. The movement was nice the last time that I played it. Basically, if they didn't change anything from the last time that we played, I will be a very happy man. Which I think Riot Games, I think they make no money, if I remember correctly, and so I might be their only paying customer. So they're basically dependent on me. Speaking of the Middle East, thoughts on the attack on Qatar and the political ramifications. You're looking for a lemonade stand? You're not even on the right website, if I'm being completely honest. Speaking of current affairs, thoughts on Skate. I don't think they're in the same ballpark, but I'll entertain it. I played Skate a year ago, and so I don't know what's going on with like the current version of Skate. But it was really, really good. I remember I was rolling around as Sonic, because they gave you absolutely no clothing options, except for, like, you could wear blue, or you could wear red, and so I just became all blue, with red shoes. I bailed, so I forced myself into a ball, and then I would roll around, because you could kick your legs while you were doing your shit. It was kind of great. I don't know if they're going to fuck it up with monetization. I say well aware that they're going to fuck it up with monetization. But, you know, it was still kind of based. And then I can press down S. Oh, and then I can modify it. Okay, cool. That's kind of sick. Projectile manipulation, just like they foretold. It's almost like the people that worked on this game really like Guilty Gear Xrd. And I'm sat there alongside them going, yes, yes. I am in the window and I am the sicko. Leon, please do top 10 FGC skins in Fortnite as a short. It'll be so good for you. I don't think you know. You know what, Jaden? I shouldn't judge you because you probably do know what hits the algorithm more than me. But that's only because you're like poisoned. And am I trying to contribute to the poison? A little bit, I'll be honest. I'd love a little bit of cash to go into my poison fund. But I'm not trying to poison every single aspect of my life with content. Or am I? And is this merely a plea to the common man that I might be trying my hardest instead of trying to get the biggest bag? Okay, I'm tired of being in training mode because the nebulous they want to keep you away from playing matchmaking and guessing. They want you to learn and do math, while man was made to live in a forest and simply press buttons. One of my favorite things about this game, they just don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, if you want to do air dash like on hit as an attack cancel, go the fuck ahead. And I'm like, yes, brother, that's what I'm looking for. Any other characters catching your eye, brother? When I said in the King of Fighters video, like, the only other fighting game I'm excited for is 2X KO, I meant it. Not only do I not look at other fighting games and go awooga and my head pops out of my skull or whatever the fuck. My eyes pop out of my skull. But also, I know I'm like incredibly in on the 2x KO train because I look at every single character in the cast and I go, they're all so sick. Which might be like, they could make like a Jackbox game. They'd call it like Secret Soy Jack. There's a guy that is in the lobby who is just a huge Nintendo or 2XKO fan, and he has to hide his excitement anytime he sees a character that he recognizes on the screen. And I would fail every single time. It might be a case that I just recognize these characters, and so I go, holy fuck. Imagine if I could actually play Echo. That would be crazy. One guy who is actually really excited for Rising Thunder. Oh, wait, that's so sick. The fact that you're allowed to modify the Jinx projectile with your point character. I raise my hands. I raise my hand. Riot Games, Tom Cannon, Pat, everybody who worked on this game, you've done it. You've done it. You've made cinema. I am, honestly, I'm like so close to being like, if they don't eventually include Leona and it's just Aegis, I will go nuts. Like, I can't say ask anyone who played Rising Thunder because there's a total of like 7 people that have ever played against this character. But the very few people who played against Aegis will tell you that Aegis is a living nightmare and maybe one of the most frustrating characters ever made. However, she's also really cool and my favorite robot. And so if they don't eventually give me Aegis, I will be mad. Peep this. I only know Teemo League of Legends, so I want him. You are very clearly someone who has never played League of Legends. And I say that half endearingly. I say that endearingly for your life and your existence because it means that you're living the most beautiful life. But I say that in a derogatory sense as someone who has put at least 1,000 hours into League of Legends and can never tell you what any of the items do because I'm following a u.gg build. And because there wasn't the beta in Europe the last time around, and I was like, I can't really play it. I don't really want to like watch gameplay of this game that I can't even play. And so I just kind of was worried. I was like, what if they removed the filth? What if they made this game not vile? And then I saw a Blitzcrank trailer and I was like, this game's fucked up. This game's gonna stay fucked up. And that's exactly what I want. Leon, please play ARAM with me. No. Slime Girl? Is she also bold? Wait, the Virtua Fighter 5 crossplay beta is tomorrow? Ooh. Ooh. It's giving Under Night 2 releasing on the same day as Tekken 8 vibes. I really wanted fiddlesticks in this game. This is kind of like the inevitable 2XKO problem. You have a game that comes from like 100 characters and immediately you've got thousands and thousands of people pulling their like Mario Kart item and going, please give me blue shell, please give me blue shell. Blue shell's never coming, bro. It's kind of like when like Pokemon released their MOBA. Just accept that Garchomp is the game and is in the game and be happy with your choices. Thousands of glup shittos. There's not thousands of glup shittos. Nobody's going, I hope they add Gromp. Leon, what's with the new background? I'm not at my house. I'm at my brother's house. I'm dog sitting for him. And if you're wondering why it's like Leon's being kind of quirky. He's trying to play up for the ladies with the vocal fry. It's like, no, I'm just trying to be quiet because I'm not trying to give my brother a noise complaint because my new toy came out at 10 p.m. Is the dog watching? No, the dog is actually downstairs watching the 4-hour Steak Bentley video. Because if man was meant to enjoy Kino, why would I deny the dog the ability to engage in cinema? Oh, I can do another one. Wait, what? And then I can do that again? Is this not silly? Tom Cannon, did we not decide that we were being a bit silly with this one? Can I just do it again afterwards? Like, I don't even need to This is the scrub killer. There is a currently 19-year-old League of Legends player wondering why their Valorant E-wife hasn't shown up in their lives, who is going to get hit by this and have, like, a life-changing experience with their fist in a window. Oh. Oh, it's right under you, brother. Oh, you can't neutral jump there, lad. Oh, mate, you can't neutral jump there. I want to be bold, I want to be small, and I want to be dressed in all black. And before you get to just like real life, that is the point. You ever walk into Uniqlo and it's like, sorry fellas, we can't do that today. We got type, comma, separated list. I'll run Ari, because I remember the assist was absolutely fucked. I don't think they changed Ari assist from what I remember. And I think I remember looking at Ari assist and going, this is one of the most vile options I've ever seen in my life. Because it comes down at like a 30-degree angle, so it covers their backdash, and it covers the space that they're in, and because it starts from just up high, it covers a lot of jumps as well. Let's see if they've changed that. Oh, why have they not changed that? That's so fucked up. I'm incredibly worried that someone might come in and be like, filthy, vile, he hates this game. No. That's what I want. I want the filth. You are also describing Vegeta assist? I am, but also Vegeta assist is actually a problem. Or was actually a problem. I don't know if they've changed it. Kid Booze is still plus 61 to this day. That's fucked. That's not right. That's going too far. I'm gonna have to go back into training mode. After I run a variable set against this man, you one and done me? Wait, this isn't even ranked. You don't want to learn. You don't want to sit here and, as a wise man once said, have a conversation. And I don't think I'm gonna play Ari, because for as much as I might be a secret gooner, I have a sense of shame. Give me a terminal input for my training mode options. What does this mean? I cannot conceive of the words that you're typing. And I think the part that I dislike the most is that I'm fighting game pilled enough that I almost understand what you're saying. There's like a certain layer of like removal from me and the barista working behind the counter. And it's not because it's like I struggle to make eye contact, no matter how true that might be. It's more a case of, I understand fighting games, and even though they will never know that I know about fighting games, the proximity and aura that my Melee Blue Album Weezer shirt is giving makes them know that something is wrong. And I can never take that back. I'm never going to have a normal conversation with someone ever again. I would say, do you know what this pain is like? But you're in my chat. I know that you don't, because you don't go outside. But Titanfall 3 died, so okay. Fucking performative ass chatter. Guy who in every single conversation about people's favorite games, oh yeah, but what about Titanfall 2? You're performatively playing video games. You are right, it is fantastic. Name any other video game. Any other video game. You're sat here trying to be on the fringe with Titanfall 2. Meanwhile, me and the rest of the real fucking gamers in the chat, we're talking about Chants of Sanaa. We're talking Blueprints. You're talking about the last Call of Duty that you played, which was Call of Duty 4. You played it yesterday because you're trapped in a time loop of 2007. No more of this. I understand that we went into training mode and did absolutely nothing. I don't care. We're going back to playing the video game. This is not a stream in which you come to learn. If you want that, you can go to Leffen or Diaphany or anyone else who's out there actually, like, using their talent to grow and improve. We're here for the slop zone. The chat was... Hold on a minute. What's the little man doing back there? What's the little man doing? Wait. Hold on a minute. What's the little man, bro? What? Bro thinks he's in the fight? What the hell? He thinks he's Pokemon trainer. What the hell's going on? Who the fuck was that? You see the run under there? I'm fucking pogging like I'm watching the brand new Nintendo Direct and I've been playing Pokemon since I was 2. I'm now 45. Like, what the hell? I need to be more mindful of the people around me, for one. But on a less important level, I need to be more mindful of the distance when I hit medium on this character. Because if you, like, hit the tip of medium, you get the heavy, but you don't have the distance to get the heavy into crouching heavy. Wisdom. Use brain. Sun Tzu said don't get hit. I think that's... You're thinking of the Smash documentary. Close but no cigar. Although, to be fair, there's, like, certain generations of people, me, that would consider that more wise. I wouldn't listen to Plato or any of those fucking dickhead philosophers, but if Azen tells me that I need to get my money up instead of my funny up, I'll be like, yes, Azen. You were a legend 15 years ago now. Man plays 2x KO and says, oh, that's kind of cool for 4 hours straight. Vi says back off like the, that video in Second Life.
Dude, back off.
That and milk all round me lips.
Okay, I've been playing fucking Call of Duty for fucking 17 hours straight.
That one gets me, man. I've been playing 2x KO for 70 hours straight. Milk all round me lips. I'm just like that guy, except like I'm sat there and I'm thinking 2x KO is my game. Okay, this is not fair. No. This isn't right. Look on the bottom left of your screen right now. Is that the bold video essayist? Yes, that's true. He's so bold. I'm literally not. I'm the least bold man on the internet. They put dailies in a fighting game. I got bad news for you, boss man. Like, dailies are coming for everything. You're soon gonna see dailies on, like, your banking app. They should put, like, a gacha or, like, dailies on your front door. Maybe that would encourage you to go outside more, you fucking nerd. Why am I being so harsh? You didn't do anything to my life. Why am I being such a dickhead to yours? Whatever. Stop projecting. I'm not projecting. I'm actually not projecting. Okay, Donald Trump ass. I'm gonna fucking make sure that you get a big beautiful ban in a second. Since this is going to get turned into a YouTube video, it's time to become YouTube slop moment. Boys! First day impressions with 2x KO. I'd already played it in the alpha, like a year ago, and so I was pretty worried that they were gonna kind of, you know, they were gonna slopify it in a different direction. They were gonna normify it, if you will, if you're very insistent on being like a 4chaner. You would actually go for the ground after I've gone for the air 400 times? Are you stupid? But it seems like they've kept it as filthy as I wanted it to be. It's full of grime, it's full of gruel. I keep mixing myself up, that's how you know that it's really good. It feels, like, snappy. The movement feels nice. It feels like they nerfed backwards movement a little bit, but not too much. It's just, like, kind of maybe the GOAT.